And this forum was possible thanks to our team. We would like to thank our volunteers for their work during these 2 days. And of course, we must thank our organizations who supported us in organization of this event. This is U.S. Embassy in Ukraine, USAID, Victoria Marchenko in person, Internews, and Gillian McCormack, EU delegation to Ukraine, OSCE, coordinator in Ukraine, Liana Horovitska in person, a project East of Opportunities Press Unlimited, as well as to our media partners and our beloved TV channel Dom, Nakipelo Project, Detector Media, Varosh, Novosti Donbasa, and of course to our partner Hromadske that hosted us here yesterday and today, who let us use their studio and made sure that everything is okay. Thank you so much. As for the numbers which were provided during these 2 days from these platforms that streamed all our videos, more than 100 participants visited us. Ukrainian national and regional media mentioned us. There are more than 150 mentions. These are preliminary numbers. 25,000 views we received, plus 6,000 views of the original discussion which happened beforehand. Now we see these numbers, about 25,000 views. We, of course, will update the statistics. We will take into account the comment and questions which we received from our viewers during these 2 days. Thank you so much. This year we had 14 events during these 2 days during Donbas Media Forum and one regional event in Kramatorsk. It was a virtual TV bridge between our regions of where we are present as Donbas Media Forum. As for the qualitative numbers, then today we discussed security. And it's easy to understand why, because Donbas it is very important to have safety and security in Donbas. We discuss the system of regulation of media, about self-regulation, about self-education and co-education. We discussed disinformation and propaganda, about how we as journalists can fight propaganda. How can we fight this negative phenomena? We also discussed draft law on media, co-regulation, and separate tracks during these 2 days were dedicated to different topics. All of them were dedicated to the non-adequate algorithm of social media and that they promote hate speech in social media. Sometimes it seems that we are located in some kind of a gray zone here when discussing such topics as media reputation, media funding, working in separate areas of Donbas. Sometimes it seems that we were in the white zone where we discussed successful stories on the government-controlled territories. We shared successful cases of communication of difficult topics such as land reform or, for example, vaccination and so on and so forth. We were also in the white zone when discussing our expectations of positive changes in the media landscape in Ukraine. Sometimes it seemed that we were in the black zone when we discussed different problems, attacks, assaults, investigations, bias, hidden PR, those things which are not acceptable for our community. However, if you take a look at Donbas Media Forum 2021 as a whole, then it's not that black as white and gray as it seems at the beginning. In real life, our dimensions are not only based on black or white, or people who live in Donbas near the contact line, which is considered as a gray zone, but they are not gray people, and of course they continue living in those conditions where they are right now. Life of those people is reflected every day in our content. As a person who speaks about the war for the past 7 years and who speaks of people's sufferings, reintegration of the non-governmental control territories, I saw that there were lots of different stories which were described by journalists in different forums and formats. That is why for me there's nothing black or white here, there's nothing gray here. Everything that is happening in our society, in our media community, this is not just about distribution, about splitting into pros and cons. This is about our life, which consists not only of advantages and disadvantages. It's very varied. It's not black and white. It's very bright. It's multicolored. Just as Donbas Media Forum, its 7th edition, which was based on the principle of diversity, inclusiveness, accessibility, of those ideas and topics that we are discussing today because of the pandemic for a wider audience. I do hope that we will meet here next year, or even faster we will organize some kind of an event to discuss new topics, to discuss wider topics for our audience, who will be able to positively impact changes in concrete lives of people in Donbas, especially on the non-governmental controlled areas. Thank you so much, dear team, dear employees, dear participants, and of course to our colleagues who continue their good work, their hard work in the east of Ukraine, in Crimea, and who prove that journalism and professional standards are not an empty sound for each and every of us. Thank you so much. Goodbye.